days in ranging weeks. What am I on about? Well, if you're trading Bitcoin, for example, and you notice that the VRE width is tight on the daily, meaning less than 2% of the asset's value, right? And that's a trending day. Probability is high, you'll see trending moves. And if you notice that the weekly range is wider than 2% of the asset value, as it is currently on the week, well, then that's a ranging week. And so what does that mean? As I've been saying from the beginning of this week, it means that it's great for scalping because you can cap your scalps. It doesn't matter if it goes up or down or sideways. You don't have to be greedy on the moves. Because there are trending days within ranging weeks. Those are great days to see the asset move relatively quickly to one side or the other, and then either flatten out or revert. And as we've seen so far this week, price went up very nicely on Monday, came back down on Tuesday, only to finish up near the top of the candle. I'm talking about the daily candle. So overall, it went down very little, but if you actually look at the action on the day, it ranged very nicely, right, to the bottom practically of where Monday was. Closed up almost near the top of where Monday was. And then today so far has gone up again. So you're getting trending moves within a weekly range. That is, a ranging week. So this is a perfect example of why it's good to trade lower time frames and take your profits, fast and often, or early and often, because the overall moves are not necessarily going to last a very long time before the volatility turns around and eats your profits again. Now, could you say, well, gosh, I could have just stayed in that move since Monday morning and I'd be up, whatever it is, X percent? Yes, but then you would have missed all the action yesterday of when the action went down and back up again. And also, you didn't necessarily know, especially if you weren't reading the charts properly, that the action yesterday would be capped at the bottom and bounce back up. But if you trade the VEPs with our Alpha Trading VEPs indicators, then you would know that. We even showed it on the live stream. Right? We showed the levels of where the bears would start to take action, and they did, and the levels of where the bulls would likely start to take action, to move it back up, and they did. How did we know? Well, because with leading information like that which is provided by the VEPs indicators of Alpha Trading, we can tell you with the volatility, entropy, probabilities, and statistics pretty much exactly what is going to happen on any given day or time frame on an asset with an extremely high degree of certainty, because that's what VEPs indicators are all about. That is why options traders have been using things like volatility, probability, and statistics since the Black-Scholes model came out in the 1970s, and slowly but surely options traders on Wall Street began to use them, began to use the Black-Scholes formula to find that it was incredibly effective, especially at a time when everybody else was still using traditional indicators or traditional technical analysis or other methods of trading and investing. Of course, the company that was founded by Black-Scholes, Long-Term Capital, or the company that they joined rather, and brought Black-Scholes to, Long-Term Capital Management, got a little bit too cocky, let's just say, and did not know about and or ignored certain other things, namely randomness. Well, they knew about it, but they did not take it into account properly. And that's why in the 90s, long-term capital management had the big debacle that it had when it suddenly went from being an incredibly profitable company to a company that was losing money hand over fist every day, until they basically had to close up shop effectively. Right? It killed off the company practically. Because, again, while they looked at volatility, they did not consider the impact of randomness, and they did not consider certain other aspects of trading volatility and probabilities and statistics. And that's why they ended up the way that they did. However, the overall notion of trading volatility, probability, and statistics at that time was still validated, and it was improved over the coming years. And by the time 2020 or so hit, when Alpha Trading launched, and we figured out how to make our own volatility, probability, and statistics indicators, we also built the best entropy indicator on the market, in my opinion. And yes, you could calculate or measure or get an indicator that shows you something about entropy with other indicators, really just from one other group. But it's a very nasty group where they are not friendly to traders at all, and they do not like to help anybody learn this stuff. They're very mean about it, and they just call people all kinds of horrible names. Very unpleasant. And well, we're not like that at Alpha Trading. We're a very friendly group because we understand this stuff is counterintuitive, and we made an entropy indicator that is one single indicator, essentially. It's two, but they're combined into one. And it's frankly much easier to read, and also overall just more accurate and better to use. And it keeps you out of trades when you should be out of trades, and lets you get into the trades on time when you should get into the trades, and lets you take profit at the right time as well. That's our entropy indicator. It's incredibly powerful. And so that's basically what I wanted to say about all that. So once again, when you're using leading information, you're not held back by the silliness of lagging information. And that's why you want to use leading information indicators like those available at Alpha Trading. The URL of the website is alphatradinghq.com. And the Discord, you can just click on the Discord link on that website, or you can just go to alphatradinghq.com/Discord, and then that'll take you straight to the Discord as well. It's free to join the community. You can get free volatility, probability, and statistics indicators. It's called the Volatility Starter Pack. You can get it for free. We can show you how to use it for free on TradingView. Even if you have a free account on TradingView. And once you learn how to use the tools, again, for free, with a free chart we'll even give you, or free charts we'll give you, right? Then once you know how to use it properly, and you see that you're consistently profitable and winning most of your trades, if you want to upgrade, you can, but we certainly don't rush people to sign up for our paid indicators. In fact, we usually tell people not to buy them, just as I'm telling you, don't buy them until you actually know how to use the free indicators, because that's the fundamental basics of trading volatility, probability, and statistics. Once you actually know how to do that, then you can consider trying the paid tools for free, by the way, and try out more than a dozen of our best paid tools absolutely free. And many of them are the same ones you see in the live streams that we do regularly, 5 days a week. And you see them a lot inside of the Discord chats, etc. Once you've tried out those indicators, and you see that it works for you, you see how much more powerful the paid indicators are, Again, you've tried them out for free for a couple of weeks. If at that point you're serious as a trader and you actually want to upgrade, you can. It's really cheap. It's like 99 bucks a month, cheaper than practically any other commercial indicator package you'll find online. And the reason that we keep it cheap is because we're not in the business really of selling indicators. We are in the business of helping people. Well, we're really just in the business of trading, but we like to help people get out of the terrible traditional TA racket, and we want people to stop getting wrecked and liquidated because they paid for bad indicators and bad information. We give away most of our information basically for free, or quite a bit of it, not most, but quite a bit of it. And the paid subscribers just get more indicators and tools available to them that are just, more powerful, more advanced, and they're really just for people who seriously want to trade on a regular basis. So if that's you, great. If not, you're also still welcome to use the free indicators, and you can keep them and use them as long as you're in the Discord. And that's it. So anyway, check it out, alphatradinghq.com/Discord. Open a ticket in the request support channel, and you can get your free indicators today and try them out, learn. There's no obligations, there's no pressure. You're not going to get any sales pitches. No one's going to DM you, hey, you should upgrade now. We might ask you, if you've been using it for a while, how's it going? Is there anything you're having difficulty with? What do you need to learn? Is there something you want to improve? Or is this not for you? Stuff like that. But we're not going to ever be pushy about selling indicators to you, because frankly, we don't care if anybody uses them or not. We use them ourselves to trade, and that's good enough for us. But if people want to learn, we are an open and friendly and welcoming group to anybody who actually wants to learn a better way to trade. All right, that's that. See ya. Happy trading.